Hey, this is Movie Edge, and this will be my W's collection. And yeah, for some reason, I got a lot of W's. Next to all the rest of the end alphabet, W just seems to be a lot. So, yeah, let's get started with the W's. And I'm going to start off with kind of a new one I didn't see yet. I got it from Family Video for a dirt cheap price, $6.99. Widows. It's supposed to be a great movie. Cast alone: Viola Davis, Michelle Rodriguez. You got Colin Firth, Robert Duvall, and Liam Neeson, just to name a few. And it's directed by Steve McQueen. No, not the Steve McQueen that's dead. No, the Steve McQueen that's a director. So yeah, it's supposed to be a really good movie. I gotta check it out soon. Put that over there. Another movie. I got this at the 7-Eleven when they were doing the $2.99 sale, and I found this one with Colin Firth, Jessica Brown Finley, and Russell Crowe. It's Winter's Tale. It sounded really good. A lot of people are finding this with the slips, and the slip is amazing. It's like hollow foil kind of thing. And this didn't find a slip for it. It's 2 hours long, and it came out in, what year did this come out? 2014. But I never heard of this movie until I found it. So I don't know. Next, my favorite from the 80s, Matthew Broderick, Dabney Coleman, John Wood, and Ali Sheedy. War Games. If you have not seen this movie, this came out in I want to say 83. Was it 83? Yeah, 1983. If you have not seen this movie yet, come on. I don't have to explain it to you. It's been out on every single station since the beginning of since it was released to TV. All right. Now this one is not these are not W movies, but the actor's name is a W, and that's Denzel Washington. Two great movies. Out of Time, which I thought it was out of print, but apparently not. You can find this on Hamilton Book right now for a good price. And Man on Fire, which I haven't seen yet, but I like a good Denzel Washington movie. He's like one of those actors that you can't turn away when you watch his movies. He's that intriguing. So yeah, 2 from Denzel Washington. Funny movie. Tim Allen, John Travolta, Martin Lawrence, and William H. Macy. Great comedy, and it is Wild Hogs. This was from Touchstone Pictures, and if you haven't seen it yet, check it out for the cast alone. This one I got lucky. I found this at a Big Lots, and it was like the only one there. It was just staring me right in the face, and they just might have put out their stock that day, and no one else touched it. And I found this from Shout Factory, the Walking Tall trilogy. And yeah, it's how many movies are on this? I forgot. I think there's 3, maybe. Walking Tall. There's part 2, and then there's part 3. Okay, there's 3 parts to this, and it goes for a pretty good amount. I only paid like I think $7 for this, and I grabbed it. I'm like, oh, a Shout Factory for $7? Yes. I wanted to see the original ones. I've seen the one with The Rock, which I still need, but the originals I never seen. And the first one was made in 73, second one 75, and then 77. So Walking Tall, the original, was rated R. Walking Tall Part 2 is PG, so it went from R to PG. And then Walking Tall, what's it called? The final chapter, Walking Tall, rated R. So it went from R, PG to R. I was like, that's a really weird way to do a trilogy, but whatever. Great 20th Century Fox movie. Gets a lot of great reviews. And that is Wild River with Montgomery Clift, Lee Remick, and Joe Van Fleet. They don't make them like this anymore. It's also a 20th Century Fox classic collection. Yeah. This one also I found, I think I found this at Big Lots before it was out at Dollar Tree, which I paid $3, Dollar Tree 1, but whatever. Two 90s classics with two great comedians, Mike Myers and Dana Carvey. Wayne's World, baby. And Ed O'Neill has a small part in this. He's hilarious. And of course, where's her name on here? It's not listed. Tia Carrera is in this. Hot. Very hot. She has a good voice too. And Rob Lowe is in it. So, yeah. 90s gold right here. And of course, when you see Wayne's World 1, you have to see Wayne's World 2. And this one had a part with the late... wow, I'm drawing a blank here. The late Kevin... Farley. Chris Farley. And he was hilarious in this movie. And yeah, Tia Carrera in this. Christopher Walken. Yeah, I think that's it. Produced by Lorne Michaels. Wayne's World 2. Just as good as the first. A lot of cameos in that movie too. A movie that people crapped on, but when I watched it, it spoke to me. It was a good movie. It's about a man who starts out the movie. His father died or something, and after that, a whole bunch of other bad stuff happens to him, until he ends up in jail. And then when he gets out of jail, he finds out that the person that was watching his dog died, passed away, and just crap after crap after crap. And he finds out that he had a daughter, but his daughter wants nothing to do with him. Laura Dern is in this movie as well, playing the person that he got pregnant, and she put the child up for adoption he never knew about. So yeah, really good movie. It's a comedy drama. You have to take it the way it is. It's not a bad movie. A movie that really surprised me, which I really liked, some people don't, and it is The Watch. I thought this was going to be a completely different movie, but it turned out to be a sci-fi flick, a sci-fi comedy. You got Ben Stiller, Vince Vaughn, Jonah Hill, and guy's name I can't pronounce, but he is hilarious in this movie. He plays a human that was actually an alien, and he wants to be a human. Great movie. Robin Williams movie, World's Greatest Dad. This movie is messed up, and it's a great comedy, dark comedy. If you like dark comedies, this is for you. It's directed by Bobcat Goldthwait, and yeah, and just I can't say anything else about it. You have to see the movie to see how messed up it is. A movie I haven't seen, but I got it on Black Friday. It's The Walk. It's a true story about a man who, the Twin Towers, he walked across it. In what year was this? It doesn't say. I know it was somewhere in the 70s. And Robert Zemeckis directed this. So, there you go. Wedding Ringer, seen it once on cable. Nothing memorable, but it was funny and well worth checking out. And if you like the cast, you have Kevin Hart, Josh Gad, Kylie Coco from The Big Bang, then you're going to dig this movie. Who else is in this movie? Ken Howard, don't know. Cloris Leachman. Mimi Rogers. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. But if you like good old wedding comedies, bachelor party comedies, yeah, it's well worth watching. Not one of my favorite zombie movies, but it is pretty good. Pretty good. World War Z with Brad Pitt. Now they said they were going to make a second one of these. I haven't heard anything about it, but it's the unrated cut and the rated cut. So the unrated cut is 122 minutes, the rated cut 115, which I really don't know what. I've seen the unrated cut. I don't know what's the difference. Matthew Broderick movie from Magnolia Pictures. Kind of a nice little storyline there. It's Wonderful World. Yeah, originally seen this on HDNet. Yeah, was it HDNet? Yeah, HDNet, now called, I think, Access TV, owned by Mark Cuban. Good movie. These two right here is two double features, both by Bruce Willis. It's in W's. Use his last name. It's easier to categorize. This movie, it's kind of like a Die Hard movie where he has to save this kid with autism, and he has to keep him protected. Very good movie. Very touching at the end. It actually makes you cry at the end of the movie. Bruce Willis, Alec Baldwin. This kid, is he listed in here? Shy McBride is in here from the Waiting movies. No, I don't see the kid's name. But if you have never seen this Bruce Willis movie, great movie. Very violent, language throughout, but great Bruce Willis movie. The Jackal, not one of my favorite movies, but Jack Black is hilarious in the movie until they kill him off. But well worth the watch as well. They're both on separate discs. I think I found this one at Dollar General. I said, hey, 2 movies for it was like $2.99. Hell yeah. Another 2 movies that I found for $2.99 at 7-Eleven. Last Man Standing, which I have never seen. Last Boy Scout, I've seen many, many times. Bruce Willis, Damon Wayans, and great movie. I haven't seen it in years. I should revisit it. Who's in Last Man Standing? Christopher Walken, great actor. Bruce Dern. The rest of the people I don't recognize on here. I got in Last Boy Scout you got Damon Wayans, of course Bruce Willis, and the rest of the cast I don't recognize. The other people I know in this movie, there's an actor by the name of Chelsea Ross in it, and I used to see him every day when I used to be a manager in 1993 at McDonald's. He used to live in the Westchester area. No, not the Westchester. The Grange area. But he used to come to Westchester to get his coffee. And then if he has to go to a film, somewhere in the suburbs or Chicago, he went there first to eat. And then he went. So, great movie if you haven't seen it yet. Really good action. This one I got at the Dollar Tree. Haven't seen it yet. But I heard it was pretty good. And it is The Warrior's Way. This one I have no idea what it's about. I think it's a documentary. I am not sure about this. Could be a documentary. It could be a actual movie. I don't know. I just grabbed it because it was the only copy there. White Lion. And 1 disc. I think, yeah, this is all region. It's an all region copy, in case you're wondering. And did I say I got this at the Dollar Tree? Yeah, last 2 sales ago. So It's another one I got at the Dollar Tree sale like 2 sales ago. Adrian Brody, Wrecked. Have never heard of this movie, but it's an IFC film. IFC Midnight film. And who else is in this? No one recognizable. But it looked good. Looked like it would be, is it a thriller? Is it a horror? It's a thriller. Yeah? I think it's a thriller. But, well, we're checking out. Don't like Adrian Brody that much, but some of his movies. Another Robin Williams movie that I just got recently. And, well, this one I haven't seen. And I plan on it, but I'm trying to stretch out my Robin Williams collection. It's an hour and 36 minutes. It is The World According to Garp. And this one's on Warner Bros. Archives. This is a pain in the ass to find. I mean, it's available. It's not out of print, but it is a pain in the ass to find at a good price. So eBay is where I got this. So if you want to find this, eBay is the place to go. Another Dollar Tree find, but this is all region. And wait a second. Yeah, it's all region because I tested it out. But on the back, for some reason, they have a 1 on it, which means DVD, not Blu-ray. So, I don't know. It's from Maya Entertainment. Got a couple of the releases. They're really good. This one looked really interesting when I seen it. It has Eva Longoria, Christian Slater, Kate Della Costa, or Costo, I don't know how to pronounce her name, and Oscar Nunes from The Office, right there. So those names alone sold me on this. And yeah, it's rated R, sexual content in some language. So check it out on Amazon if you find it. Movie I got on Black Friday because I didn't want to spend that much money on it. And I actually have posters from the theater from this. And still have them rolled up. I just never put them up. But it's from Amazon Studios. It's The Wall. This was at the theaters for a short time. You can, I think, see this on Amazon Prime. It's John Cena and Aaron Taylor Johnson. It's a war movie. The Wall. And, yeah. It's rated R for language throughout and some more violence. It's from Lionsgate distributes this. I gotta check this out soon. John Cena's getting to be actually a better actor. And they just announced he's going to be in the next Fast and the Furious movie. I think it's Fast and Furious 9, which is, I don't know, man. I don't know how he's going to do in those movies. Next one. What's Your Number? Haven't seen this in a while, but it is funny. And it's got Anna Faris and Chris Evans, Captain America. Check this one out. There's the unrated version on this, and the rated version. The unrated version is not listed on here, but the rated version is 106 minutes. It's got the deleted scenes and a gag reel. Well worth the pickup. This one is a Mill Creek release, and I had a hard time finding this at Where did I get this? I do have another slipcover for this, but I can't remember what I did with it. I found this at Walmart, and it's Who is Harry Crumb. I also ordered a copy, so this one is the ordered copy or the Walmart copy. I don't know, but this was a pain in the ass to find. I forgot who sent this to me, but yeah, this one pain in the butt to find. Great John Candy movie, and yes, it is all region. In case you're wondering, in Europe, it says Region A locked on it, but a lot of these Mill Creek titles, right there, are being region free for some reason. I don't know. And the inside, different artwork. That's like the original artwork from the VHS and DVD. I actually, did I put the DVD in here? Yeah, I did. I made it a DVD Blu-ray combo because I had the DVD first. So, same artwork almost. So, yeah. Just don't know what I had a better slip than this, and I don't know what I did with it. These two movies. This one I have seen. It actually pissed me off at the end of the movie, but whatever. Woman in Black. Daniel Radcliffe. He always plays good period pieces, and this one just it hit it out of the park. It's scary, but yet it was a good period piece, and yeah. Woman in Black. The ending pissed me off, but I'm not going to talk about the ending if you did not see it. So, yeah. But it's a great Daniel Radcliffe movie. This movie I have not seen yet. This is actually a pickup from my wife. She's like, I want to see the sequel. So, and she never did. Woman in Black 2, Angel of Death. I heard nothing but bad things about this movie, but still want to see it too. Has to do with the house still. But it's more, I think it's more up to date than the last movie. And they make a school out of it or something. Don't know because I haven't seen it. But Woman in Black 2. Alright, and that concludes the W's. Didn't think they were going to be that long, but I had a lot of W's. And, well, sometimes it happens. But next is going to be the X's, which is just a little stack like this big. So that one shouldn't take that long. Until then, this is Movie Edge signing off. Join me next time for another A to Z video.